broken heart in an empty bar, playing love songs, baby. Too bad they'll never be about you now. 3 beers in the parking lot, we were smoking pie that the door guy gave me. I guess I'm chasing dreams without you now. Used to have me on my knees, scrolling past you on my feet. It's a cycle that I'm trying to break, but I wasted my 20s, blackout at parties, trying to meet somebody. Well, I guess I never did. Wasted my 20s, blackout at parties. Now I'm almost 30. Some habits just don't break. Some habits just don't break. No. 3 years in my beat up car, we were chasing stars, hoping we could be something. Too bad I'll never really know you now. Eyes fixed on the city lights, every song I write is a memory of us. I guess I'll never get to show you now. Used to have me on my knees, scrolling past you on my feet. It's a cycle that I'm trying to break, but I wasted my 20s, blackout at parties, trying to meet somebody. Well, I guess I never did. Wasted my 20s, blackout at parties, trying to be somebody. Some habits just don't break. Some habits just don't break. Wasted my 20s, blackout at parties, trying to be somebody. Some habits just don't break. Hi guys, my name is Doran, and I am live from the bunker. That song was called Wasted My 20s. It is the newest song that I have, and we're going to be putting it out on a record this spring called Fixer Upper. This next song is also a song from that record. The first one was about being on tour for a couple of years and having some gigs where you're playing only to the bartender. And this one is about leaving a relationship that's not good for you and buying a one-way ticket out. This song is called One Way Ticket. Bought a one-way ticket out, left a note at your mother's house. It said all the dreams I left behind were yours. While you were getting stoned, I made a living on my own. My bags are packed, I won't look back at all. I've been having bad days, I had them all along. I don't know the right ways to tell you that you're wrong. Oh, I've been having late nights, anxious and alone. with gin, close the bar at the Motor Inn. I'll wake up in my car in an empty lot. Bank account withdrawn, every weekend gone. Lost every bet, got a long way left to go. I've been having bad days, I had them all along. I don't know the right ways to tell you that you're wrong. Oh, I've been having late nights, anxious and alone. Oh, well, I don't know the way back, even if I want. I don't know the way back, even if I want. Bought a one-way ticket out, left a note at your mother's house. All right, there was that one. That song was called One Way Ticket, and I have another song. Guess what? I have 6 today. Most of the songs I'll be playing for you today live from the bunker are from my record called Fixer Upper, which is coming out. Some of the singles are already up online, some of them are not, depending on when you're viewing this, whether it's today in 2023 or today in 2025, if YouTube still exists then. You can check them out online, they're probably there. This is a song I did put out, and it's called This Town Won't Miss Ya. So this is a song I wrote about my hometown of Kenora, Ontario, which is about as close as you can get to Winnipeg without crossing the border from Ontario. And because I'm a chaotic songwriter, the first verse is about how when my grandmother passed away, they sold her house and a new family moved in. And a few years after she passed, I was visiting home for the summer and driving around in my mom's little minivan. And for some reason, I was compelled to stop and park across the street from where my grandmother used to live. And I got out of the car and I walked down the driveway and I looked in the window of that house and they had remodeled it. And I hated the remodeling. Sorry, people who live there now. But when I saw it, I felt this weird wave of nostalgia and bittersweetness in that this family was creating all of these new memories in this space that I had known so well, and that they never knew anything about me or the memories that I had in that place. And I think places hold memories in that kind of way. And to me, it's always spaces like that, like my grandmother's old house or the local bar that's closed down and like an episode of The Weekenders just pops up every summer again with the new name but the exact same inside. And the second verse, I told you I'm chaotic, is about how me and my high school boyfriend used to make out in the back of my Honda Civic in the parking lot of a church. And at the time, I felt really guilty about that and like I was going to hell. But now, I've come to realize that being a raging lesbian makes me go to hell for something else entirely. So this song is called This Town Won't Miss You, and I hope it reminds you of your small town, if you grew up in one. Park across the street from the place we grew up in, where new people live. I look in the window to see if it's changed some. I'm sorry I did. And this town will like you're a traitor. You keep on running, but you keep coming back. And all of the bodies are buried inside of my head. All my old friends are working just for the rent, and the bars we blacked out in are closing down sooner or later. But this town won't miss you. And out in the churchyard where you and I first parked, when we were just kids, the light from the radio, you promised you'd go slow, and I'm sorry you did. And this town will chase us like you're a traitor. You keep on running, but you keep coming back. And all of the bodies are buried inside of my head. All my old friends are working just for the rent, and the bars we blacked out in are closing down sooner or later. But this town won't miss you. You keep on running, you keep on running. You keep on running, but you keep coming back. And all of the bodies are buried inside of my head. All my old friends are working just for the rent, and the bars we packed out in are closing down sooner or later. This town won't miss you. This town won't miss you. No, this town won't miss you. No, this town won't miss you. All right, all right, all right. That was my loud girl song. I got another loud girl song coming next. You may hear my voice break. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to Live from the Bunker. No auto-tune here, friends. Not even a lick of Melodyne. This is a song from my first EP. I put it out when I was 24, and now I am an old millennial woman who's pretending to be a Gen Z. This song is called Lansdowne, and I wrote it when I first moved to downtown Toronto, and it is a song about living near the corner of Lansdowne and Bloor, because as much as it was affordable at the time I was living there, which already ages me a bit, I still could not live at the exact corner of Lansdowne and Bloor. I lived down the street, and when I would give people directions to my apartment, I would say it's 2 gentlemen's clubs to the right and straight on till morning, next to a Hakim optical. which is how you know you're in the bougie area of town. But slowly and slowly, artists got pushed out of that neighborhood, and they started becoming more and more gentrified by artisanal waffle shops and ice creameries and a pot shop on every corner. And so I got priced out of that neighborhood, and this is a song that's romantic and nostalgic towards the Lansdowne and Bloor that I once knew, the gritty version. The song is called Lansdowne. Winter side, shop with a broken side, kiss the crook of my arm. Oh darling, let's get you. And everything was light, locked behind those eyes, and dance a waltz for cold hands. Sing to me concrete romance. Lansdowne, Lansdowne, I'm gonna lay my head on this broken ground. Let's keep driving west of town. I can't stand to keep that frown locked in a box in my basement apartment. We'll shake hands and part our ways. I know you can't, but I wish you'd stay with me. Invite me in for peppermint tea. Oh, Lansdowne, Lansdowne, I'm gonna lay my head on this broken ground. The shopkeeper closed up late. The broken-hearted make their way back home. Back home to Lansdowne, Lansdowne. Oh, I'm gonna lay my head on this broken ground. Lansdowne, Lansdowne, I'm gonna lay my head on this broken ground. Lansdowne, Lansdowne, I'm gonna lay my head on this broken ground. All right, I got a couple more for you. Thank you for watching this far. I appreciate y'all being here. Peeling back the curtain for a second, I noticed there's a big screen in front of me that shows myself, and it also shows my audio. And so when I sing way too loud, I'm all the way back here because I am noticing that I am sometimes going into the red, but that's okay. You know, part of my shtick is singing loud. Some might call me Rory Talon, but he already exists. This next song is a song off my upcoming record, but I released it in 2020. And this is a song that's really near and dear to my heart. It's called Tomorrow Never Comes. And this song a song inspired by one of my very close friends, Andrew Glam Drew Henderson, who passed away from a really rare form of cancer, and who inspired a lot of what makes me me and what makes me feel creative and inspired. And this is a song about the last time that I spoke with Andrew before he passed away. And Andrew was just this beautiful, incredible person. Before Andrew passed away, we held 3 living funeral parties that he attended, with gold leaf draped across his bald head and fabulous gowns and gold and roses and everything. And it was just a really wonderful way to celebrate someone's last moments. And so we wrote this song, and the song samples, in the recorded version, it samples Andrew's voice and Andrew's laugh. And so because of that, and also because Andrew was so important to me, all of the proceeds from this song, from streaming in perpetuity, from sales of the merch, from any time it gets played on the radio, I tally it all up. And every once in a while, once I get to a nice sum, I donate it to Andrew's charity of choice, which is the 519's Will Monroe Fund, which supports queer and trans people living with cancer. And this song is called Tomorrow Never Comes, and it's for Andrew. And we've used this song to do some really cool things and make some cool change. I was asked to perform this song at the NDP party's virtual Pride event hosted by Jagmeet Singh, and we performed this song. Well, I performed this song with my friend Dan recording, and that song was a part of us talking about ways to end the blood ban against gay and trans people with Canadian Blood Services, which is really cool, and I'm glad that we're working towards a resolution on that. We're not there yet, but we're on the way. A few miles north of Winnipeg, with the sky above so wide, we were standing there smoking on your grave when you asked me for a light. I've been praying to the Church of the Queen of Diamonds, singing live while we are young. We were drinking all the champagne from the bottle, so tomorrow never comes. You were dressed with gold up in your hair, never getting older than now. We spoke our secrets to your skin, and you wear them in your crown. I've been praying to the Church of the Queen of Diamonds, singing live while we are young. We were drinking all the champagne from the bottle, so tomorrow never comes. And he said, speak your truth, be firm that it's been hanging heavy on my head. And on the drive I broke down crying. I still think of you as my old friend. I've been praying to the Church of the Queen of Diamonds, singing live while we are young. We were drinking all the champagne from the bottle, so tomorrow never comes. That was for Andrew. I I got one last song for you. My name is Brooklyn Doran. You are tuning into Live from the Bunker. And if you haven't checked out this amazing program, you should check out some of the artists that have come through before me, or some of the artists who are coming through after me. If you're coming from my audience, please give a like, do a subscribe, do all the things. Make sure you're following Live from the Bunker. It's a really cool, look at how pretty it is behind me. Let's go. And if you're tuning in because you're already a fan, you can follow me. I am Brooklyn Doran. And it's a really great way to support independent artists. There's a few ways that you can really, really support us, especially us young, poor ones. One of the things you can do is you can follow us on social media. The other thing that you can do is actually pre-save our songs before they come out. If you pre-save a song before it comes out, it tells all the algorithms everywhere, and it makes us have a fighting chance. So just pre-save it. Don't even have to listen to it when it comes out. Just pre-save it. Come on. The third thing you can do is if you are a Canadian resident, if you're a resident of Canada, or you have a Canadian phone number, I guess you can do it from other countries. Please tweet at CBC. Tell CBC. It doesn't have to be me. You don't have to say, hey, please play Brooklyn Doran on Here and Now. You can say, if you're tuning in, you already know a musician. And CBC is obligated to play Canadian musicians, even if we're not very good. So it doesn't have to be me. It can be your friend who plays music in a garage. Look on the back of their CD or their LP if there's a tiny little Canadian flag there, or MAPL on the back of that record. It means you can tell CBC to play our music, and they kind of have to. And CBC is one of the greatest radio programs of all time because every time they play one of my songs, 9 months later, I get a check for $25. Imagine tweeting and it results in you getting your favorite artist $25. It's so free, just do it. Anyway, I'm done with Brooklyn Doran promo hour. This song is called I Found a Home, and it's my only love song. It's about loving someone so much that you don't even need a house anymore because your home is with them. And being away from them feels like losing a part of yourself or a part of your heart. So here it is. This is my last song. My name is Brooklyn Doran. Thanks for having me. It was your smile and your eyes all aglow that first caught my eye a long, long time ago. If I found you in another life, I'd ask you again and again to be my wife, 'cause I found a home with you. I found a home with you, and I will go with you. I found a home. Up in the Dutch with the 8-track tape deck playing our favorite song. Gather our children, blessed are we. And we could drive for summers at a time. Winter's breath at our neck, we are free. 'Cause I found a home with you. I found a home with you, and I will go with you. I found a home. I found a home, a home, a home. I found a home with you. I will grow I found a home, a home, a home. I found a home with you. I found a home with you. And now we'll grow old with you. I found a home.